James Stewart, c. 1842–2 March 1879, was a pastoralist and politician in the colony of South Australia. Alexander Stewart, c. 1799–15 January 1883, arrived in South Australia on the Duchess of Northumberland in December 1839 with his wife, 2 stepsons and 2 stepdaughters and settled on a property on the Mosquito Plains, near Narrackwart. Nearby properties were taken up around the same time by John Stewart, for whom Stewart's Ranges near Narrackwart was named, and Charles Stewart of Avenue Plains, near Lucindale, 40 kilometers from Narrackwart. It is not certain what relation Charles and John were to Alexander. Sometime before 1870 Alexander took over a cattle property Woodlands at Morfett Vale. James Stewart was born in the southeast of South Australia, and grew up at Moy Hall on the Mosquito Plains. He was educated at Portland, Victoria, St. Peter's College, and Wyndham's Grammar School in North Adelaide. He married and took over a sheep station in Victoria, which he later sold at a substantial profit, and retired to Hackham House, Hackham, and was a member of the Adelaide Hunt Club. James Stewart was MHA for Noarlunga from March 1870 to December 1871. He failed in his bid to be re-elected. He died at Hackham House after a long illness. He married twice. He had a daughter and 3 sons by his first wife and a daughter by his second. Family. James Stewart's father Alexander Stewart, c. 1799 to 1883, arrived in South Australia in 1839 with his wife, who before their marriage was Mrs. Hay, 2 stepsons and 2 stepdaughters. Alexander Stewart married again, on the 1st of July 1863, to the widow Mrs. Jane Hay, c. 1884. Alexander Stewart was then stepfather of Daniel Hay, William Hay and 4 stepdaughters, the youngest being Jessie Hay, who married Ronald MacDonald on the 11th of November 1857. He died at Woodlands. His family included Charles Stewart, c. 1811 to 16 January 1885, married socialite Mary Ann, c. 1844 to 20 June 1913, lived at Payneham House, Henry Street, Payneham. Their children included Gordon Stewart, the 28th of August 1898, Nellie Stewart, the 18th of June 1913, married lawyer Andrew Harriet Henning, 1863 to 2 December 1947, on the 11th of June 1896, lived Western Australia. He married again in 1946 to Frances Rosa, surname needed, 1889 to 1970. Charles may have been stepson or brother of Alexander. His wife Mary Ann called Percy and Reginald her nephews. It is possible he was the Charles Stewart of Avenue Plains, who had children by a previous marriage, including 4th daughter Isabella, who married William Anderson on the 17th of September 1869, and married a second time, to Mary Wright on the 18th of June 1864. They had a son on the 21st of March 1865, daughter on the 26th of June 1867. James Stewart, c. 1842 to 1879, only son of Alexander Stewart, married Eliza Lilla Waite, the 7th of January 1875, 6th daughter of Thomas Waite, on the 18th of November 1863. He married again, to John Layton on the 22nd of December 1875. Alexander Percy Stewart, c. 1865 to 29 July 1895, died at Payneham House. Charlotte Maud Stewart, c. 1867 to 23 September 1893. James Gordon Stewart, the 8th of May 1870, wife Helena Ethel Stewart. Reginald Stewart, the 7th of October 1871 to 28 April 1906, married Violet Sybil Gayer in early September 1896, lived at Portsea, Victoria. Jeannie Hilda Layton Stewart, the 22nd of November 1877 to 20 July 1918, married William Anderson on the 20th of March 1899.